Oh, that's my magic binder. It's got a giant magic card in front. It's a way of labeling. And without further ado, it is a Black Lotus.
Oh,
and
nice.
Due to the infamy this card has for prices, this 6x9 promo is the closest I'm going to get to touching an authentic Black Lotus.
I should totally interview this guy.
$17. That includes shipping. ABU does have you pay for shipping, but their shipping prices are not too bad, and their shipping is really fast. I ordered this 2 days ago.
That's it. I need to get him on the phone or email him or something.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm with the man with the plaid who saw that the Black Lotus 6x9 promo would shoot up in price, or perhaps he didn't, but he got lucky anyways. I'm with the one and only Hamon. Was it 240? Hamon240.
240, yeah.
AKA Slick Will. How you doing, man?
I'm alright. Alright.
How's Ohio?
Yeah, cold. Ohio is cold right now.
Oh, I can relate. I'm in Poland myself, and it's nice and snowy and cold and nippy.
Yeah. The only difference is Ohio doesn't know what it wants to be, so it'll be summer one day, and then we'll have 3 feet of snow.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like Cleveland.
Yeah.
Where in Ohio are you in?
I am on the Hiram College campus, so that's about right outside of Cleveland, about 15, 20 minutes.
Well, you know what they say. At least it's not Detroit.
Yeah, I've been to Detroit.
Oh, poor you. But you survived. So you're obviously a survivor.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got a few questions, and I'm sure in the near future, once we get more subscribers who are interested in old school Magic, getting to know the Black Lotus. So you mentioned earlier that you came into the game via Yu-Gi-Oh. How did that happen?
Okay, so I've always, growing up, I was always Yu-Gi-Oh. I grew up on the show, and I had the cards, and I would get them as Christmas gifts and whatnot. I actually started Magic last year, kind of to get in touch with people on my college campus. My roommate last year, notably, had cards. So it was a way to get to know people, essentially. And we have card game club and whatnot.
And what was the first cards, the first deck you saw?
I started with I bought kind of like a grab bag thing at Target.
All right, yeah.
And then I got a couple Planeswalker decks at Walmart.
Sweet. So I mean that's pretty that's modern stuff, I would say, right?
Kind of. It wasn't until I started just buying cards that I got older.
Sure.
To start out, it was a lot of newer stuff. And then as I got in, I bought more older things that just, yeah. I don't care for the format of Modern so much. I just find it a little restrictive.
Modern's restrictive?
You can't use anything past anything before 8 edition, so it's
right.
Kind of a waste of cards.
Oh yeah.
I kind of understand if people like it that way, but I feel if you're gonna play, you should be able to use any of the cards printed.
Well, yeah, you make a good point. There definitely should be a format where it's just hey, you win on turn 1, good for you. Just play more rounds. No, I totally agree. Right, the cards are there. Who says that you have to every single game has to take 10, 20 turns, right?
Yeah. I mean, I understand limiting it, but even when playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I hated outright bans. You cannot use that card. Because then even in casual, people would be like, well, that's banned. And I'm like, I don't see a tournament around. I didn't pay you $5 to come to your house and play Yu-Gi-Oh, so
right.
If I have the card, I want to play it.
And if you could, like, explain to Magic the Gathering fans who aren't too familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, just, a couple maybe main differences. How's it different from Magic?
Okay, in Yu-Gi-Oh, you can only play one creature per turn unless you exploit certain moves.
Is that like a hard rule?
Yeah, so like usually you're only allowed what's called one normal summon, where you can play, say, a weaker creature, but you can only play one per turn normally. But there are spells and certain combos that can allow you to breach that limit.
Okay, yeah.
Also, with Yu-Gi-Oh, your creatures don't have the summoning sickness, so...
Oh, okay.
Unless you take the very first turn of the duel, you can just start attacking.
Okay, and I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but in Yu-Gi-Oh, is the mana sort of like right there? You don't have you don't get mana screwed,
yeah,
or
you don't pay mana. What you do is you pay tribute to higher monsters.
Okay.
So there are stars on the Yu-Gi-Oh creatures. If it has 5 to 6 stars, you have to sacrifice a weaker creature.
Oh, okay.
If there are anything higher than 6, you have to sacrifice 2 lower creatures.
Okay. So I thought it was more like Hearthstone, but it's completely different actually, and it's very interesting. I guess you have to use your brain more.
A little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. Okay, that sounds good.
Just a little.
That gives me hope. Okay, so I'm sure some of the finance people in Magic who are interested in various investments and things are of that nature, and who haven't had a chance to see your videos yet. Can you tell us how you came about your Black Lotus, when that was, and what made you do it?
Okay, so I bought that around early last year. So what it was, basically, as I was getting in, I mean, even when you don't play Magic, you know the infamy of the Black Lotus because of its price, and it's everywhere. So once you just get into Magic, you're probably going to see it everywhere. Like the deck box to one of my decks has it on it. The sleeves.
Oh, sweet.
It's everywhere when it comes to Magic.
What deck do you have there?
This is an Eldrazi EDH deck.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, here it is. I bought the Black Lotus.
Can we get a bit of a close up there?
Yeah, so here it is.
And what was your investment on that? How much did you pay?
I paid $17 after shipping.
$17 after shipping.
After shipping. It was about $13 because of conditions.
Oh my God! So I'm sorry. I made a little video earlier that it was $17 plus $4 shipping, but
it was $13 plus $4 shipping.
$13. And did you check recently how much the price went up to now?
I see it every now and then. I'll see other ones like when I look. The price has gone up quite a bit. I see them on eBay after I bought them, and they'll be like $40, $50.
I mean, that's
usually
tripling the price. I'm sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. And they're usually better condition than this one is, but that's still, I mean, even for a card that isn't tournament playable or playable at all because of the size, to still have to pay that much. Because that's what it was. It's a cute display piece, essentially.
And it's it's a Magic card, It
is. It's an official Wizards printed product. I believe it was like old magazine promo.
Right.
Right, where it would be like it was. Again, sometimes you get free cards if you're like a subscriber to some of those manga magazines. You'll get like a free promo card for a card game, and it was like that from what I've researched and looked about it. As for coming to buy it, I was just being new, and the infamy of card prices. I'm just looking, and I saw it, and I was like, and I've played Pokemon. I've played around with Pokemon too, and I knew about larger larger card promos that some companies will do from time to time, and I saw that. I'm like, this exists.
Right? Yeah, like some huge card.
This exists. Okay, so it was that. It was, I could get this, and I don't know, like slide it down in the front of my binder, and I'm like, that's my magic binder. I know that.
No, it looks pretty cool, and
it was so cool, and it still got about the same reaction too. I remember opening it at like lunch after class one day, and they were like, "Oh God, that."
Oh, I have to share with you, because I saw your video, I don't know, a month or two ago. And because one of the things I've been doing is it's what I call the Black Lotus report, just basically following the trends. Right. But, ABU and maybe the collector's and international edition. And I never really, tracked the prices of the oversized promo until I saw your video, and I was like, look, everything's going up and up. And have you heard of the format old school?
Yeah.
So you're allowed to use the collector's editions and international editions, and I figured I bet you this is going to be a new thing. They're going to allow owners of the promo card, but to use a proxy, as long as you own the original, right? As long as you own the original card, right? Even if it's the 6x9 promo, you get a proxy for it, yeah,
right?
Kind of like an avatar, and that's going to be a new thing for old school, right? Because they need new players.
That makes sense. You look at the price of these old cards, like. I think it was starting around Dominaria, because I'd been watching a couple cards, and when I bought them, they jumped up.
When did Dominaria come out? That was a few months ago, right?
Dominaria was a few months, but there is a price spike on some reserve list cards around Dominaria.
Oh, okay. Right.
I remember this specifically because there were two I wanted, and I didn't get them till after Dominaria dropped, and I'm like, these went up $30 each.
Craziness.
Namely, Tellurian Academy and Sarah Sanctum, $20 and $80 respectively. I paid $75 and $100 because they jumped after Dominaria.
Oh, I see. Okay, right. I mean, it's the first standalone expansion set in. I don't even know since when, in a very long time, and going back to the OG, right? The old plane.
Right. That was the whole appeal.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I got my just today. I finally won an eBay auction and got my oversized promo, and thanks to you. I gotta admit, it's sort of like because not that I'm showing off or anything like that, because, a card's a card. I finally, had a few brewskis and had the liquid courage to buy myself an unlimited Black Lotus.
I did see that video, actually.
Oh, no.
I did. I saw it after you contacted me. I looked on your channel, and I saw that.
Right, and that
pretty cool.
You mean the very first video where I'm like, oh shit.
Video. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw it, and I'm like, okay, some things make sense here. That's always really cool to see those. Oh no. Yeah, I remember my biggest purchase. I got a revised Scrubland recently.
Sweet. It's
the biggest thing I've gotten recently.
Sweet. I mean, yeah. I was looking at the prices of dual lands from not even revised, but the collector's editions, and
the collectors. They're actually a little more expensive than the revised.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Well, is it because they're nicer condition, or what's the reason for that?
Nicer condition, and I think it's something to do with the collector's edition is more closely related to beta. And they're black bordered still.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, because they're like upper hundreds, some of them.
Yeah, I don't know much about Magic Finance, but I can assume it has something to do with it being closer to that time. Yeah, there's still Black Border too, but here's the Scrubland.
Oh, can we get a close-up on that, please?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was $98.
That's not too bad. I mean,
collector.
That's a $100 bill right there.
Still in the 25, the 300, 250 range.
Jeez.
And here's the Sarah Sanctum.
Oh, beautiful card. Look at that artwork.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And yeah, those are like both in the same deck. So that's like a $300 deck from those two cards alone.
Is that for your EDH Eldrazi deck? Those.
No, this is for Zur the Enchanter.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. And then I have a Mono Green Elves, actually. My first purchase above, like, I guess $20.
No way.
Gold Border Geese Cradle.
Nice. Wait, is that collector's edition or the international?
It's for the 99 World Championships in Tokyo.
That's a sweet find too.
Yeah. And these jumped up too. I bought it at 50 and they were selling for 70 recently.
Holy smokes. Man, yeah, you're making very good, well, let's call them investments, quote unquote, right?
Yeah.
You're getting the cards before they spike up in price, and man, I'd love to have you on another kind of like interview, see if the prices still hold up, if you got any like new cards, made any right moves, right?
Right.
And hey, how about some free advertising? Why don't you share with potential listeners the name of your channel? And
it's just it's the same as my handle. It's just Hamon240. I'm very inconsistent with content, but when I do, sometimes I'll review the stores I buy some of these cards from, just to kind of get them some advertising themselves. I'm not affiliated with anyone. It's just something to do in my pastime. Right on. That's what I'll do.
I promised myself that I'm going to start a channel, and I won the eBay auction, and, I got to be a man of my word. And
Right.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, buddy, and we'll be in touch.
All right.
All right. And this has been the Black Lotus Report Special Edition with MTGO. Ciao, ciao.